Hi, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. This is the Doinker EXO Doinker. It's a little rubber thing which absorbs vibration. So the way it works is vibration heads down the stabilizer when you shoot, hits the weights, and then bounces back at you. So what Doinker, and I think they invented it because they're always called Doinkers, so I'm going to say he invented it. So what they found is you put a little rubber at the end of it, and as it heads down, the vibration goes down the rubber into the weights, but then it doesn't come back. So the problem was that if you put lots of weight down the end, the threads just break apart. So Doinker came up with this like shell which goes around the rubber. Now this sells for about 70 Australian dollars. And I did a review on the Doinker stabilizers yesterday, and I was like, this is amazing, great product. And then I thought to myself, well, is it because the stabilizer has this product on it? So I thought, well, what I'm best to do is let's try a stabilizer with and without this product, and let's try it with the compound and the recurve and see what it's like. To start off with, I'm going to tell you what bow I'm shooting, because some people don't know. This is an Elite Verdict. So we're going to start off. I'm shooting a Dead Center Icon X stabilizer. These are pretty good. And I would say it used to be a top end stabilizer at about $300 odd, but now there's $500 stabilizers. So it's pretty good. This bow has limited vibration because the limbs are parallel. It's very good. I can feel a little bit of vibration down the end here. So you can see I've got a stack of weights down the end here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit the Doinker between the stabilizer and the weight. Now in the past, when I've put on stacks of weight, I put some weight on this side and some weight on that side. That's because the Doinker systems that I use, little rubbers, basically they wouldn't stand up to a lot of weight. So let's just see how this goes. Now I don't have a lot of weight on here. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like just there. Now we'll take the shot again. Clears it all up. I can't feel anything coming back down the stabilizer. It's a dramatic improvement. So how does the Icon X feel now compared to the top of the range Doinker stabilizer? Feels just as good. It feels really good. Much improved. Much improved. Now I'm going to say the top of the range Doinker stabilizer is a little bit thinner than the Icon X stabilizer, but it is more expensive. But take into account that it's a $70 Doinker that you have on the stabilizer, but it's much improved. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to try it on the recurve now. So on my recurve bow, I've got currently a dampener on there. We're going to compare the Doinker to the Fivix dampener. So this is my recurve setup. So I've got a Fivix 14X stabilizer. This is a thin carbon stabilizer. I did a review on this stabilizer and I found it very good. Now it came with these little dampeners, these little rubber dampeners. Now it came with some weights up here. I've put an extra 4-ounce tungsten here, not on the end. So we're going to shoot it the way it's set up, and then we're going to fit a Doinker to here, and we'll see the difference. Now, I would say it's pretty good. Very little vibration. It feels pretty good. So now we're going to try the Doinker. Now I would say that the EXO Doinker is more suitable for large amounts of weight. So in this case I could run the 4 plus the 3 together to get 7 ounces straight on the end. Now for that to occur I need a longer thread, which I don't have. So we're just going to run it the same way as I had before, 4 and 3. Now Doinker do produce some other dampeners that are lower cost. So this is really designed for the heavy weights. Okay, I think it's better. We're just going to shoot that again because it really felt a lot, it felt a lot deader in the shot. The bow felt quieter too. And I really don't believe it. I do believe the Icon X. I really do, because it's like there was no rubber there. I know the rubber makes a big difference. So this is the Fivix one, and Doinker produced one like this. But that felt very noticeable, and there wasn't much shock there at all. The bow just felt dead. It's... Now I do have a theory on why that's the case. It might be my imagination, but I do have a theory. Now my theory is it's got a bigger base, and a bigger base there. So you see here I've got the weight, so you can see here I've got flexibility. So my theory is because this is thicker, I'm getting less of this. You can see when I do that, it moves. So my theory is that when the vibration goes down there, I'm getting a little bit of that, which is not that noticeable, but now I put the other one on, I'm like, oh, I can feel something a bit different. Look, I think, and it might be in my imagination, I feel like the Doinker is slightly better. And it's in the vibration of the bow. So, not that there's much vibration, but it just, before the bow felt just dead. It was... Look, I think the Doinker is better. I think the EXO Doinker is better than the Fivix. Now there's a price difference. It's not large. And the bow's definitely better with them on. With the little dampeners on through the stabilizers. But I do think the Doinker is better. It's only marginal. And I'm going to go back to, it depends how much you shoot. If you're a recreational shooter who shoots once a week and you've got a $300 bow, don't bother, because it's not going to make much difference. But if you're a shooter who shoots all the time and you're looking for a little bit of vibration dampening, it's probably worth having a shot and seeing if it reduces the dampeners. And then you've got the whole question, well, do I then fit all 3 of them? 3 times 7, $21, $210. I was going to say $21. $210. Now the main stabilizer has bigger effect than the sidebars because it's got more vibration running down it. But it is something. It's It's nothing that I expected. I expected something with the compound. Like this here, this didn't do that much. Like, it was virtually nothing. It's just I seem to shoot better groups with it, so I've stuck it on since I did the review. But it's surprisingly better, and I'm not sure why, but surprisingly a better product. It is more expensive, but I think it's better. Anyway, that's my view. So the Doinker EXO, bigger impact on the compound, because it's got more weight, and it'd even be a bigger impact if you had more weights on the end. So the more weights, the bigger the impact. The more vibration you have in the compound, the bigger the impact. The verdict has not much vibration, so less vibration to take out. So if you've got a bow with more vibration, it's going to take out more of the vibration. So I'm going to say it's got bigger impact if you add more weights, or the bow's got more vibration to start with. But even with a bow, the verdict is very good. Even with that bow, it is noticeable, and it is noticeable with my recurve. I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. Thanks for watching. Bye.